at this point. And we wouldn't even expose
No,
that
but
on
this is
TV.
kind of very it's very like breaking. Like we're doing like this is
Yeah,
up to date. Like
speculating.
TMZ barely reported it after we already started this room, so it's like super new.
Yeah, we ain't even gonna speculate. We just gonna honor his memory.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. We don't know exactly all
Right.
the details, so I'd rather not talk about it. I mean, this is
Or
only
start
the
rumors.
person that I PTR is
Correct.
with the family, and that they don't seem to know everything.
But here's the thing about Dolph. That man put on for a whole entire team of people.
He looked out for a lot of people. A lot of people finna feel it, bro. He about
Facts.
to. He looked out for a lot of people. He definitely did that.
I like what he did with his son. How he bought houses in his son's name. You know what I'm saying? Like that was some that matter even more now that he gone, that he leave his kids some. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't just left with nothing. You hear me?
Mm.
But one thing about Dolph was a businessman. I'm pretty sure he got his business right.
So it's confirmed, folks
Yeah, that's
gone.
a fact.
He gone.
Yeah,
Wayne,
it's
yeah, he
confirmed.
gone.
He got his business right, man. He was the Giant
Yeah.
Brown of Memphis, bro. So he got all this shit tight for real.
Yeah, he had a son and a daughter, right?
Yeah, look at
Yeah,
my
yeah.
PTR.
Lead
It's,
by
you
So
know,
kid.
he
pretty.
was
He
talking
has some
about his
cute
kids, so
kids.
it's more. It's a son and a daughter.
With me, cuz
It is
real
fucking with
deal.
me.
I'm
Me
from the
too.
city. I'm from this city. That's my home. This shit hurt. When shit getting ready to come together for the city. Well, now we got to deal with this. It's fucked up.
Hey, I feel what you're saying, bro. I be telling the young brothers in my city that rap all the time, bro.
Who
And I
else?
tell them,
Who
like,
else?
man, y'all gotta leave that shit alone, man. Get out them streets, man. Cause y'all got talent, bro. Y'all got people in other cities that look up to you just through your talent. You know what I'm saying? So I be telling them, man, fuck that shit. Leave it alone, cause it's a difference between business and street shit.
Big
If you
facts.
gonna do street shit alone. If you gonna do business, man, get tighten. Like Wack tell motherfuckers all the time, tighten your corners up, tighten that shit up, so you know what you're doing, man. For real, cause that shit is sad for a motherfucker to get to making all these millions, all this money, and now your life gone because of some shit from the past, and you can't enjoy this experience with your family. Fuck that.
Bro, I
I
Your
tell
can
y'all, I
kids,
enjoy
swear to
man.
mine.
God.
Niggas gotta think about their
Hey,
kids, man.
I
Come
be
on,
thinking
man.
about shit, bro.
Facts,
Like
Snow.
Come on,
like
man.
eh,
Think
like
about these
I
babies,
gotta
man.
I still get myself out of body sometimes to the point where it take me back to a split decision dissection that can have me in a penitentiary, but I know how to take my time and calm down and reread the situation now because I lost a shorty and I lost 10 years of my life in the penitentiary. Neither one of them I could get back. Never again. Neither one of them I could get back. And I'm like, nigga, fuck that. I don't want that shit no more. That shit hurtful. And then every time we turn on the CV, we see these rappers dying. Shit, I tell my little brother, fam, I don't even know if I want you to rap no more. Be the video man. Shit, I don't think they getting shot.
Behind the
You
scenes.
know what I'm saying? For real.
That's a fact.
Being a rapper is not appealing.
It ain't ever about
That's
being a
one of
rapper. It's
the
about the
most.
politics. Kendrick
That's
Lamar
one of
and
the
them ain't
most
up in that
dangerous
shit.
jobs.
Yeah,
Most
it's about the
dangerous
politics of the shit.
occupation in America right now, man. Being a fucking rapper.
Nah, this nigga
Let
Yeah.
me
tried,
tell
man.
who that is said something about Kendrick Lamar. Let me tell you the
That
difference.
was
Let me tell you
BSN.
the
I mean,
difference. Let
I
me tell you the difference with Kendrick Lamar, right? And I can honestly say that Kendrick Lamar has zero beef with anybody in the whole city love him, and he don't come outside unless he have to. He has never taken a club hosting, right? He don't do none of that shit. I honestly think the streets is his security. Niggas love Kendrick. He don't think about it. We have never heard of Kendrick involved in no back and forth and nothing.
Never.
ever.
Never.
And I know him personally. His whole demeanor
Facts.
is it's to a point. If you mad at that nigga, if you
It's
see him,
you.
you gonna humble yourself because of his demeanor, character, and personality. He always got a smile. He always reaching his hand out to shake a hand, and he's always humble, my nigga. And I knew him when he was broke. I knew him when he was fucked up to where he at now. And the nigga still won't wear nothing designer. Right now he got on Cortez, a white t-shirt, and some jeans.
He the
He ain't
only
tripping.
nigga in the industry I know. And I ain't never heard a bad word said about that dude
Not a one.
from nobody. Like absolutely nobody.
And he put on for his city too. He brought some of the biggest artists in the nigga cigar artists, man. Like every year, like he
Well,
puts
he
on.
ain't even from Watts.
See,
He from
Kendrick be
Compton, but he
sticking to
still
the
do
G
that.
code. That's why Kendrick stick to the G code. No weirdo shit, and he keep it thorough to where the OGs gonna respect him, nigga. That's just respectable shit.
He ain't dissing niggas.
So I
You feel me? That's where
so
that
I
shit
got a
come.
question for y'all. Do y'all think we will ever separate the streets from hip hop?
Never.
No,
Well,
No.
you know
The
what?
Never.
You know
streets?
what? No, wait, wait, wait. We going that way because see, you needed the street credibility before to get a deal. The labels are asked that. Now the digital platforms is they like, well, how far is his reach? How many followers he got? What the streams look
Mm-hmm.
like? So yeah, I think we can. I
I
think
think
we
it's
can
for
definitely
sure. I
separate
think
them.
it's for sure. There
do
gotta
you
be a
think we would
tipping
even
point.
want
There's
that?
gonna be a tipping point at some
Huh?
point.
I said, do you think we would even want that, nigga? Look at
Why
before
not?
50
Lil
Cent
Why
Baby's
dropped.
not?
hey,
You
Lil
know what?
Baby's
Before
last
50 Cent
video,
dropped, nigga, the game was dry as a bitch.
You
Lil
feel like
Baby,
we won't have content if we separate the two?
Hey,
that
No, cause
hold
nigga
on.
we
crazy.
lost Kendrick.
What were you saying, Wack?
That nigga, I put look, Lil Baby's video with Meg Thee Stallion. They never touch the streets. There's always green screen. You don't need the streets. You can put the park. You can put the whatever the fuck you want right there against that green wall, and that's what it is. You don't need it no more. You
She
don't
don't
need.
mean the streets technically though. She mean the streets like as far as the
No,
people,
we
the
talking
role
about
players.
Lil Baby a street nigga, right? But what I'm telling you is everything we needed the streets for before the step in, the niggas behind you, the street following, the labels don't give a fuck about it. It's your digital presence, your views,
Yep, what you
what,
bring.
what you bring. They don't care about that. They really looking at that now, the threat, because if we invest in you,
Now we
that
gonna
could
have
potentially
to.
get you killed or
Mm-hmm.
sent to jail.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's coming down to.
And it's
Telling
sad,
you,
but
bro.
that's
That's
what it
how I feel
is.
about it.
Facts.
That's what it
Yeah.
is.
That's deep.
Honestly.
Big facts.
That's deep.
If I have it my way, I'm gonna be in the US 5 months out the year. Setting up to be gone 7 months. I don't even want to be here. Straight up.
Man, that's a fact.
Between touring and business and vacationing, I'm out.
Yeah, because to me, a lot of our rappers are really our young black leaders. And if we're losing our leaders to violence, like, what does that mean for the future of our community as a collective? I just think we got to do something. Something's got to
Yeah,
give.
Young
A lot
Dolph
of
was
people gonna
definitely a
die
leader.
over this shit. A lot of people gonna get hurt over this shit, and this shit crazy because it's a lose lose.
Young Dolph was definitely a leader, man. He was business wise. He was turning down multi-million-dollar deals, staying independent.
But
Like he
that
was
nigga
handling his
was
business for
And
funking,
sure.
very
Taking
given.
care of
dropping
people.
diss
Very
songs,
given.
talking shit, and it
Oh
be
no,
like
that's
that.
what I
Niggas in the
just
street.
said. That's why I said what I just said. You know what I'm saying? I just, I kept it real with that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, good to some and shit, bad to others. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
That's
Yeah,
a
Politics,
fact,
yeah,
politics.
too.
yeah.
he good to some and bad to others. You know what I mean? So it's like we can't forget about like it was some real shit that then went on, some shit that was probably going on. And along with all the other shit about a nigga, ain't no telling, nigga, broad could be that previous shit, that shit, beef that we all know about, this shit. And then you never know if a nigga then took the opportunity to do his thing, that it might have been some small shit, knowing they ain't gonna look his way. So
Right.
you never know, bro.
See, when it all break down, when the shit do hit the fan, ladies and gentlemen, Memphis, the city of Memphis, the streets of Memphis, we ain't gonna be fucking blown away about it. But y'all lost, so man, just watch the cameras roll, bro, because this shit finna be crazy. It's real
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
Yeah, y'all.
unfortunate.
It's two major artist platforms in our city. I'm not gonna say the
Right.
other name, and I'm gonna
Wake
say
it up.
PR and PRE. And when the shit do hit the fan, we ain't gonna be shocked in the city. But
Nah.
y'all
Hey,
are.
hey, but with that though, cause you could even say a nigga just met the other side and felt like, oh, this is my chance to get in good with the other nigga. That you feel me?
Like,
Yeah.
Man, that
That's
shit
it,
can
Well,
nigga.
either
Hey,
spin
way, hey, either
anywhere,
way,
man.
man.
And no niggas
Either
don't know
way,
that
man. We
nigga
just,
funky
hey,
with it.
everybody, make sure y'all paying y'all respects to, you know what I'm saying, Young Dolph. We're gonna reset the
Please do.
room.
Go
Yes,
Shit,
please.
Secrets in LA, man. Make sure y'all follow the link up top. Please do so. We could even have a moment of silence for Young Dolph, if you guys would like to do that as
Please,
well.
please do
Uh,
Let's
that.
go.
let's do that moment of silence real quick, y'all. For sure. Rest in peace, Young Dolph. We
R.P.
appreciate
Dolph.
everybody tuning in. You know what I'm saying? This is a very tragic situation. So make sure everybody being respectful if you come up on stage. Let's just keep it going.
Yeah. Does anyone have any like memories of him? I think Fat, you said you've been in
Man,
studios with
I
him before. Anyone? Go ahead.
I know one thing. Every time I went to go shoot a video, that nigga already shot one at the spot. Had to change the motherfucking rider. Good creative ass nigga. Nigga already shot.
Mhm.
hey,
Good nigga, man.
Hey, now,
Was that
Yeah,
Buddha?
Dolph when Dolph
Oh.
not too long ago, Dolph had came up to the studio because that's where he was recording at and shit.
Hold on.
You in the
Buddha, you
Matrix,
in the
Buddha.
Matrix. Hold on.
bro, we always catch.
I'm gonna have to move him to the audience and bring him back up. Go ahead, Fat.
Nah, Dolph, Patchwork was where he recorded at when he was in Atlanta, so I had a chance to spend time with him like, everybody else or whatnot, but, just being able to chill with him and around him, man, he was just like, I didn't get the street side of him. That's not what I picked up. I picked up, like, real cool, just down to earth and just a business nigga. He was always just had a light spirit about him. It wasn't that draggy ass I'm too hard spirit. It was like, all right, come on, yeah, fuck it, let's get it, type shit. You know what I mean? So he just always was a real nigga, man.
Anybody else, man? The floor is open to anybody, y'all. The floor is open. We getting the news as you guys are getting the news. So whatever we find out, we'll bring back to the table. But again, this is a very unfortunate situation, though.
Buddha, your mic working?
You back, Buddha?
I don't know. Can you hear me? I got two bars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear
You
you now.
good.
Nah, I was saying he a cool ass nigga. We ran into him like 3, 4 times in Frisco going to Empire, and he seemed like a solid ass, respectful ass nigga, and never was on no funny ass shit when he ran into a nigga. You feel me?
Yeah, at all.
He
He was
always
out
came
there.
off as a
He was
cool
out
ass
there a few
nigga
times
every
at
time.
Soundwave with us too in the town. It's like
Cool ass
he
nigga.
was a super good nigga. Like always had a like not a like super kind word like no weird nigga, but just a kind word for a nigga like man. I see y'all doing your thing.
Yeah, that's
Love to
him.
smoke. You know what I'm saying? Love to smoke. That nigga. I don't give a fuck how much weed he had. If you had something different than what he had, he was gonna grab that shit.
That's a bit.
You feel me? Just good niggas, man. Y'all gotta. If that's what it is in y'all cities, man, y'all gotta come some and go somewhere else, man.
And
You
if
don't
you
die in the
can,
city.
get your concealed carry permit. If you can.
Shit. 50% of black men can't even get a own a firearm legally.
So we got to work on that. That's all that is.
Yeah, but state of Tennessee is now a constitutional carry state, so
That's right.
change the narrative for our city and even our state alone, just like Texas. You feel me?
Wow.
So everybody, as long as you over 18, you can have
Hey,
Ask y'all
y'all.
another question. You know, y'all keep saying that don't go back home. Don't go back home. Which to me, that's hard to hear because when you have hometown heroes, we want them to come home. You know what I mean? We want to see them. We want to connect with them. But I understand you all saying the danger. But here's my thing: he was shot previously, in another city. So my
Big
thing
fact.
is, no matter where you go, it's starting to feel like to me that if somebody wants you, they it's almost like how do you
But it was people from his
escape
city
them?
that shot him in too. It wasn't no out of towners that shot at him.
Well, what she's saying is, even he at home and y'all saying don't go home, he was on 2 different occasions He was shot at and shot and then shot at over 100 shots in another city, and then he at home. Like everybody saying, you want to be able to take your shoes off. This is a block away from his hood where this man feed his neighborhood on a consistent basis, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about free food. Get Grove Hero will pull up
Exactly.
10 to $20,000 on food to feed his entire neighborhood. Yeah, it's just like Wack was talking about when it comes to the music biz. Are we gonna ever take the streets out of the music biz? And now is at a point of time because if y'all don't know, even L.A. native from Bone Thugs did a interview with someone. Y'all need to look it up. Talking about years ago that it was a secret meeting
The prison
to
meeting.
yeah, take money from the rap game of rappers talking about street shit to build these doggone facilities, bro. How we go from 100 prison facilities to over two, 3,000s of them? Like, yeah, I,
Facts.
I'm speaking on that's some real facts, you know. But when it all said and done, yeah, it ain't matter where that man went. It was always the odds was always against him, and I know
Right.
good dude. And there's a lot of other rap artists that odds was against them, and they were extremely good dude. I'm not from Cali, but I love Nip. The nigga is a genius. He had a good heart. He was like he's y'all Jesus out there in the fucking city of LA. You feel me?
West
He's
Coast.
being
Period.
remembered
He
as
was
a
out there
legend.
doing turkey
And
drives,
so,
guys.
so, so we got individuals in our city in Memphis that uphold that type of position. And Dolph is one of them people. You feel me? So yeah, y'all just keep bringing all them good memories up. If you got a memory with Dolph, man, remember that shit, cherish that shit, cause we ain't gonna never see him again. You feel me?
Yeah, even
Yeah,
just
that's
piggyback
a
on
fact.
what he said, man. Grove Hero and Paper Out Entertainment, they really did a lot, man. They took that national too.
Hey, Dolph just, man, what was that? 6 months ago, he gave that little Hispanic girl the orange and blue Lambo. He on the fans.
Yeah,
On my mama, he drove the Lambo to her crib, pulled up at her doorstep with the shit. Her mom was shook, like, damn, my mom. Like it wasn't too many. Right after he did that, a lot of other motherfucker artists started doing that shit, giving shit away. That's one thing he did do is give back to motherfuckers because he remember where he come from, man.
and he got that idea from Grove Hero. Grove Hero been giving away cars for almost 5 years. You feel me? And
Do
he
you
got that
think they
idea
know
from
who
Grove.
Grove Hero is in
I
here?
know who he is.
Yeah,
Y'all
Yeah, I
don't
Okay,
know
know
I'm
who
just
this
Grove
is.
curious.
Hero, official Grove Hero. Look him up on. I need him to get up to like over 100K right now because
I
he got
think his Instagram's still down, maybe.
y'all repost his shit too. But yeah, Grove Hero, he got that idea from Grove Hero. That man gave and give to our city and cities all over the country, bro. The man would just pull up, you know what I'm saying, and then take the money and put it into a house and give a house away for somebody rent free for a year. I guarantee you, him and Dolph done bounce back and forth on some real good, heartfelt give back type stuff. Cause y'all don't know the stories that Dolph give back. They don't televise that. They don't talk about that. He really don't want nobody to talk about that. But if you do know about it, and that's a memory that's instilled in you, is instilled in you. But
Hey
like I said,
Marcus,
yo,
if you could talk, because I'm sure it's with all these people in here, it's got to be some kids from and some youngsters from your city, right? If you had a
yeah.
chance to tell them something right now, what would you tell them? There's a bunch of them down there.
Well, to all the kids in here, man, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. I'm from the streets, but I can get street. I never had to, and you don't have to either. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's so much easier to walk away than be a person that's in our environment that put that type of energy out there. Feel that energy, and if it ain't good, and it give you bubbles in your gut, butterflies in your stomach, man, that's God touching you and telling you it ain't worth it, and just walk away. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to say to the children. That if you are in here and you hear this, don't be a part of that problem, and don't be one of these individuals that looked upon as great and be taken away. You know what I'm saying? Or don't take nobody away. Because when it all boils, he got kids. They got to grow up. His kids gotta live on, and it's so much easier to walk away. I hear the mic, man.